Hey everybody, this is John. Sorry about the battery going dead. This is video 2 about Phill, the homeless man. You know, we're all just a paycheck or two away from being homeless. Whether you want to believe that or not, it's up to you. I actually went with Phill to his wife's apartment. And what I didn't understand, I didn't realize, was Phill can stay there. It's his money that's floating the apartment and all the bills and everything. He's a veteran. Yeah, there we go again. And he could stay there, but he loves his wife so much that he doesn't want to intrude on her relationship with the new guy, Mr. Goodbar. And she does Phil's clothes every week. And she makes Phill a meal anytime he comes there, and they hug and they kiss, and she doesn't want to let him go. So basically, this other guy is just for a companion, like a friend. I don't honestly believe she's sleeping with him, but and I told him, I said, Phill, your wife loves you. Why don't you go home? Just go home, man. Let that other guy live there. You're accepting it so easily, you know. And the guy's scared to death of Phill. You can tell that. Phil's a combat veteran. He actually showed me all his paperwork. He keeps it in his little satchel or whatever. So he's not really somebody you'd want to piss off. I know I wouldn't want to piss him off. But I'm hoping Phill and her get back together, because you can look at her and see that she doesn't want nothing to do with this other guy. I think she got this other guy in there to make him jealous, and he's not having none of it. When you're in there I get itching again. When you're in special forces and stuff, you're taught to just blur that out, that means nothing. So that's how he's looking at it. Uh, it's just a sad situation. He come back from Afghanistan. I won't get too deep in it because it's none of my business. And he couldn't handle normal civilian life. He's used to going out shooting a grenade launcher every day and killing people, and then you come back to civilian life, and you can't bury that. You can't hide none of that stuff. And I know. Or I'll just do it. Oh, it feels so fucking good. I'll do it just so y'all see it. He just can't bury that, and I can understand that. And I think if him and his wife would just go to counseling a couple of times, so she could see what he's been through, instead of him telling her the stories why he flips out and jumps up in the middle of the night and beats holes in the walls and runs head first and like just does crazy shit. Maybe she'd understand a little bit better. It's hard for anybody, man or woman, to understand what a spouse has been through if they've been in Afghanistan, because that is like it all boils down to crazy religion. Uh, Basically, in Afghanistan, you have these suicide bombers, and they'll climb into this homemade tank full of dynamite, and they're like running into a building and maybe kill 6 or 12 people for Allah. They gave their life for that. And in all due respect to religion, I don't believe that the Quran, I think it's called, I don't believe that that book is any better or any worse than our Bible we read in America. It's just how you interpret and how you take it. And these people that will get in these vehicles and do that, they take it way out of context. You're not going to heaven if you're going to kill 15 innocent people, okay, or more or less or whatever. And I think Phill talked a lot about that. he's dealt with it where he stood at a guard post and he shot at them and had to, kill them and blow their vehicle up so they couldn't reach their destination, which was his post. He's been through this, and anyway, we're sitting there, we're eating this cheeseburger together, and I asked him for a pack of ketchup, which ketchup is gold to him for some. And I reflect on my life of how bad I think I have it. A person is the only person, the person himself or herself is the only person who can tell you how bad they have it. And I realize I don't have it so bad, even though things look bleak sometimes, a lot of times. I don't have it as bad as that man has it. In the next month, I'll keep posting videos about Phill, but I want him to go home. I want him to go home and live with his wife and his two little. It's heartbreaking to watch him hug him like that, and he walks in the house and they're hanging on his legs, holding him like Daddy come home. It's so screwed up. He just can't get it together. He doesn't want to believe that the wife and the kids love him because of what he's been through over across seas there, we'll call it, or whatever, over in Hell's Creation, as I call it. There's no God in the world that would ask you or summons you, just like the Japanese kamikazes. There's no God in the world that would ask you to go kill yourself and kill other people in the name of Him. And if that's true, then there's no God at all, okay? And I don't believe that garbage, what their beliefs are over there. And here we go again, pride and morals and all that shit. Throw it out the window, because there is not such a thing. You know who believes that stuff is people that don't have no money, they don't have nothing to live for, and they have nothing to lose. And those are the people, like me, that would do drugs and alcohol. Well, old Phill taught me a lesson here in the last couple of days. I can't say there's a God. I can't say I know what the meaning of morals and values and beliefs are. I can't say that anymore after meeting Phill. All I can do is the best of my ability to straighten myself out, so that I can just stop at a corner and hand a vet $5 or $10 of money, so that they can get their beliefs right. I honestly believe Phill thinks he has to do this because of what the service taught him. And as much as I love the service in our country, I disagree with some of that. I don't believe he should have to destroy his loved one's life or his family or his values or his morals, which I think are just made up words, to stick to his guns that bad that he won't go home and make love to his wife or sleep in a clean bed or have his daughters get tucked in by him at night. You can say whatever you want about me, but for the first time since I started doing this stuff on YouTube, and a lot of you think I'm just some fucking whacked out hillbilly up on a mountain living by Fort Ritchie. That's cool, okay? That's great. Look up Greenlight Speed Shop and see what I was. And you know what I was? I was just a product of society. I was a fool. A total effing fool to believe in that kind of life versus believe in myself. You remember, if you're using drugs, alcohol, heroin, crack, smack, coke, what the fuck ever, pills, any drug you're using, you remember, you need to believe in yourself versus believing what everybody's told you. When you find yourself, you'll find the reasons why you did all the bad stuff, and you'll find the answers to how to cure it. I wholeheartedly thank you for watching this video. And to Brian Karen for subscribing to my page. Brian, I never disliked you. I always thought you were a cool dude. You're upbeat. And then when a certain somebody I was with that day, they made fun of you through digging through the trash cans to save the aluminum cans to help the environment. I went along with that and I made fun of it, but I'm wrong, okay? I'm wrong for what I did. And if I wasn't wrong, I would have never gave you all them Schwinn parts and bikes parts and the books and all for a little bit of nothing. If I didn't realize I was wrong. That was my way of saying, you know, Brian, you're right and I'm wrong. And I love you, Dave Sprecher, if you get to watch this. Alright. Y'all have a great day. And I don't want to say God bless you. I don't know what's really up there. I know there's something up there. The world just didn't come from slamming asteroids together, okay? Whoever believes that's a retard. But I hope everybody has a great day. And it all starts with helping somebody else other than yourself. Helping other people makes you want to help yourself. And I'm not joking. You know, I wanted to drink an hour before I made this video. Yeah, there he is again at his nose. Ah! I know you all like that. You got something to laugh at me about. The truth of the matter is, helping yourself begins with helping others, so you can put yourself in those people's situations and feel their feelings and decide whether you want to feel like that or not. Okay? Don't ever believe that loving yourself is where you have to start. Loving other people is where you have to start. And have a great weekend. If I don't make another video on Tugmater, which I'm sure I will. I know I'm gonna. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you. Let's see if I can turn this off. You know I suck at it.